Mikey O'Shea joined us in the broadcast position, but didn't really join us for commentary. Actions spoke louder than words. He used that sparkling water as a weapon, as a measure of revenge against one main event Evan Daniels.
Yeah, I think Mike O'Shea is not a big fan of sparkling water. I think he'd be a little bit more of a fan of that Irish beer.
There you go.
And introducing his opponent from Dallas, Texas, weighing in at 170 pounds, highly recommended, Cameron Gates.
Cameron Gates was impressive in defeat recently. Had an incredible matchup with EJ Sparks. Came out on the losing end of things. We'll see if things fare any better for him here. He's got a tough challenger across from him in the Irish juggernaut, Mikey O'Shea. And as you remember from the old days, Mikey's gonna wreck it.
Indeed he is. Now, personally being in the ring with him back in the day when he was still just a young lad, I guess if you would say, and he was still tough then, and I know over the time he has just continued to get better and better and tougher and tougher.
And this is gonna be a losing proposition for Cam Gates, and shrugging that off with relative ease is the Irish juggernaut. Tough proposition to get a rear waist lock and get around that, well, let's just say, sizable midsection of the juggernaut.
Maybe bigger and bigger, I forgot to add that. Definitely was not recommended for highly recommended Cameron Gates.
O'Shea looking to follow up, see what the big guy's got in store. Nice agility there by Gates, who transitions to striking and trying to keep the big man guessing. He's got him stumbling back a step or two. I don't know if Gates is going to win in, let's say, a Donnybrook.
Not at all. You'll have to pull out a shillelagh somehow and knock him over the head with it.
Oh, man, look at that. It's a rocky road to Dublin for one Cam Gates. I guess you could say O'Shea caught him there with, well, the element of surprise.
I've heard that before.
And we talk about the fact that you're back here in the booth, and O'Shea, a real throwback to the early days of United Wrestling Network. It's great to see some familiar faces back, and look at the power by O'Shea. Release, vertical suplex, takes him pillar to post.
Yeah, Mikey's not being paid by the hour by any minute.
Yeah, time might be about up for Cam Gates. O'Shea, big full head of steam, nobody home there, catches that turnbuckle hard and heavy. The agility now by Gates, see if he can get something going.
Using Mikey's own momentum against him, and that's great thinking.
Outside, inside with the elbow, unique strike there by Cam Gates. Look at this, was able to get the big guy over, but kick out with authority by the juggernaut.
So really, what's Cam Gates gonna do at this point?
I don't know. You know, that's the thing. I mean, Gates' offense is looking great here, but it's a whole nother thing. It's one thing getting O'Shea down. It's a whole nother thing keeping him there. Easier said than done.
I think his hand hurts after that.
You know, at one point you had legendary matches. I think a street fight of some sorts with Scrap Iron Adam Pearce in the early days of championship wrestling. O'Shea took on the Scrap Daddy inside the confines of a steel cage at one point.
And if I recall, Mikey had a different outcome than I did in my match with a Scrap Iron. Broke my neck, broke his hand. But here it is, Mikey O'Shea, so many years later, still dominating.
And really maybe better than ever. And he's just, you know, just his personality has come forward. He's got the crowd just loving everything that he does, whether it's in the ring or on TikTok. Just a whole lot of exuberance for the Irish juggernaut.
That's the truth. That's the truth. I haven't quite gotten on that TikTok thing that people are talking about, but I hear that it's exhilarating.
Hey, you know, he wears that little green hat. He pops up with a water gun, I think, or maybe a Nerf gun. I don't know, but you know, he's one lovable leprechaun, that's for sure. And Gates, though, now digging down deep. You gotta love the, you know, the game mentality here at Gates. He's giving it everything he's got, but it might not be enough. Uh-oh.
What was he trying there? Mikey has different plans.
What a bomb. Talk about kissing the Blarney Stone. He kissed the canvas. High elevation power bomb by O'Shea.
His spine went through his chest, and Mikey's not done yet.
It's not a matter of if Mikey's gonna wreck it. He just did. What a power bomb. Now look out here, taking aim. You know what that is, a gunslinger. There's the cover. O'Shea dominant.
Here is your winner, Mikey O'Shea.
O'Shea is rolling. Another big victory, and he might fancy himself a pint after that one, and well deserved.
O'Shea, O'Shea, O'Shea. Mikey O'Shea on top here at the United Wrestling Network.
O'Shea, 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 and Gates, I guess we'll live to see another day, but not going to get the win this time out. More action coming your way, including world champion Danny Limelight against Jordan Oasis. What a match that was made, non-title, but Oasis with a big opportunity to turn heads. That's still to come here in the United Wrestling Network.